Good thing you sorted that out.
Peace. What peace? You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Anything you want for supper. Cleaning, cooking, construction. Possibilities are endless.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time.
If I was a Sharon lookout,
What
this
in the
is
hells
the
was
sort of
that?
place I'd wait around. Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
I bet that's very boss.
Something over there.
Grown-ups look at me sideways.
Because they think you're a thief, Merton.
Anything you want for supper.
Instead of these scruffy outlanders. Waldarians! Stand with me against this tide!
Please, just...
The flaming... Ah. Another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in. Soon, there'll be no room left for any of us true Bald... Another bleeding...
I'm not paid.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word.
Not these intruders!
I'm paid to take down...
The excess of refugees outside the city walls could easily become a surplus of laborers.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I suppose that's the subtle approach dispensed with?
Oh, don't be so harsh. It's plain to see that you've turned heretic, even if your friend had kept his mouth shut.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
At what age do you think it is right to set a child upon mortal combat?
The moment it can hold a blade. It may even test its resilience against some common poisons while it is still in the womb.
Skvar. We do not willfully risk our young until they are of 13 years. No point wasting battle flesh before it's primed.
Donations? You wouldn't be saying that if you'd see... If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. Well, if you must.
Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise.
What are you still flapping your lips?
We need a place to hide any good stuff we find. You did me a real favor. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, didn't you? Figured we... Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trapped chests.
Oh, hi! If you're here to save me again, I don't really need to be saved right now. Good thing, huh? Bye.
What do you think that clerk has got in his crate?
I don't know.
Refugees can't stay near Rivington. Danger to all of us.
I heard a curious sound in the night. What would you know about that, Shadowheart?
Lady Shah permits me to plead ignorance.
I ask not of Lady Shah, but of you and your paramour.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. Perhaps a cat pounced on its prey.
You know who's really responsible.
You did what you could, Zor. I'm sure you did.
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Zoru, we made it through hell. Twice. I know.
We made it alive to Baldur's Gate.
I'm really worried about...
We should have an exile's feast to come.
They got me signed up to learn to make pots, which is dumb.
Bite of something solid. Even if we only have tankers of river water to raise.
Hail, forgive me. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, used to be. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself locals going without... If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach him a lesson they'd never forget. What, Pete? Those refugees. We need to march round the front and kill every... Why does it matter? Innit?
So, you're the licks. Have you come beg? You'll need to... When you find the law...
So Orin is a shapeshifter.
So many more could have survived.
How long has she been watching?
If I had done the right things. Don't take that.
While she lives, Orin will continue to terrorize us, and soon she will make good on her threats. She thinks we need to prove her wrong. I am not on edge. I am alert, as you should be too. Orin could be anywhere, could be anyone.
Despite her protestations to the contrary, it is clear that Minthara is afraid.
I doubt it. Her father is murdering. She has the scent of our blood. We need to watch over each other, now more than ever. Yes, I am of murder and grief. I expect it will live up to its legend. From the still, dark waters of Lake Donegarten to the black academies of Tierbresh, it is a city of wonders and terror. But it is not my home anymore. If I were to return, I would be denied all of its wonders and shown only the terror. I am a daughter of Menzoberranzan's most ancient and powerful house, the Bainray. My home was at the tallest point of Cuel Arzol, the place of the nobles, a plateau high above the city's sprawl. I enjoyed every luxury, whether harvested in the Underdark or stolen from the surface, and I survived my first assassination attempt while I still suckled at my mother's breast. I tasted her blood that day. She covered my body with her own, and a blade bit deep into her chest, almost puncturing her heart. When I came of age, she tried to take my life herself, and I gave her fresh scars to match those she earned protecting me. Yes. My house trained me to be a soldier in Loth's service, and my mother showed me how to survive the perils of society. She taught me to be resilient and to guard my heart from those who cannot be trusted, literally and figuratively. When I choose to let somebody close, I do not do so lightly. That gives a great depth of meaning to the bonds I do share.
I've heard Alfira made her way into the city.
Bards can talk their way out.
What? As if I could change.
Glad at least one of us is doing well.
Washing my... Hey! Can a bloke not get in?
So many more could have survived if I...
Ah! Whatever you need. I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other Shh! Not so loud. If those lads... I don't really have any other friends. And...
You made it here all on your own.
It was touch and go.
Take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
If you're here to fill an... The state of this car. I mean, what were they
That
doing?
might be worth a look.
Starving folk tend not to.
And just lined up and taking their fair shares. We'd have had plenty for everyone.
Another defeat will wipe us out.
What will we do? There are so few of us left.
The hunter has nothing to say to you.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn... We underestimated an...
Frey.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here, they could not. I will say no more.
No, we would not normally tolerate outsiders at the Slayer of Ketheric Thorn. Well, these are strange times indeed. A fine trophy. Perhaps you would... Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things. For years, they took our children.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these.
They tore us. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps, if you do this, may the gods keep you. And judgment, and it almost doomed like locusts. Strategy and cool. So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
Promised you'd get us inside the city. Said you'd do whatever it takes. I'm sure you would. Monsters guarding the checkpoint. What's the word?
That's curious. What's that? straight into that cave.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with... Only if you're quick. Now let me get back to it. You'll be getting a mouthful of spark only if you're quick. Now let me get back. That Wulbren is planning something. I am.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you... I spent a lot of time... I didn't... And the city resistance fighters are few and far between. As long as our objective is the same, but neither of... The Steel, they act all civil. When he becomes... And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. Perhaps they invented... They would have lit... I had a plan to put a stop to them. But same as it always is. In this case, the Gondians, I've built something. A room, get the bomb in.
Wulbren, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barcus. The adults are talking. The Gondians picked their side the minute they... If they had any... Now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk. So, are you with me? Ready to take down the... Ha! The foundry is in the lower city. Getting in... The streets will be clear.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
A rune powder bomb? Huh. The Wulbren I know, but his hate... Something is... Please. Speak to them before you do anything. That's all I ask. Questions first.